I used to think that when you found the one, your heart would just know. But no one tells you what to do when the man who made you feel safest ends up being a stranger you never really knew. My name's not important. But what I felt for Brandon, that was very real. And for a while, I thought he was everything I'd ever prayed for. I met Brandon at a mutual friend's housewarming party in Atlanta. He walked in late, caramel skin, beard lined to perfection, wearing confidence like a tailored suit. He wasn't just good-looking, he was intentional. He listened. He asked questions. He remembered things I'd said in passing that even I had forgotten. And when he texted me that night, made my night meeting you. Hope this isn't too forward, but I'd love to take you out for coffee tomorrow. I swear my stomach flipped. The first 3 months were perfect. Morning check-ins. Midday how's your day going texts. He cooked for me. He surprised me with little gifts. He prayed with me before bed. He made me feel like I wasn't just seen, but chosen. He told me he was divorced. Said it ended peacefully. No kids. I didn't pry. Why would I? He was always around, always consistent, always there. Or, so I thought. The red flags came in soft, like whispers I didn't want to hear. He never let me post him. Said he was private, not secretive. He'd dodge phone calls if I was sitting next to him, or step outside with some excuse like, it's work, it'll be quick. He never invited me to his place. We always stayed at mine. He claimed his apartment was too messy, or that he was renovating. And when I asked to meet his family, he said, they're not big on outsiders. It's complicated. And I let it go, because I loved him. And I trusted him. One night, we were curled up on the couch watching Netflix when his phone buzzed. I wasn't trying to snoop, but the preview flashed across the screen before he could grab it. Are you coming home or staying with her again? The name on the contact? Marissa, with a heart emoji. He froze. I froze. Who's Marissa? I asked, trying to keep my voice from shaking. He laughed, and said, relax, it's my cousin. She's dramatic. But my stomach dropped. Because cousins don't put hearts next to your name. I didn't say much after that. But something in me shifted. And the next day, while he was in the shower, I did something I'd never done before. I opened his phone. It wasn't locked. Which made it worse somehow, like he trusted I'd never look. And part of me wishes I hadn't. There were photos. Of her. Of them. Smiling. Kissing. And one that made my knees buckle, of a little girl in a pink tutu, sitting on his lap. Caption, Daddy's favorite girl. My heart felt like it cracked in half. There were messages too. From Marissa, asking him to pick their daughter up from ballet. Telling him she missed him. Asking if he was still playing house with the other one. I wanted to scream, but instead, I sat there. Silent. Shaking. When he came out, towel around his waist, I just looked at him. You have a whole family, Brandon? I whispered it like a prayer. Like maybe if I said it soft enough, it wouldn't be true. His face dropped. He didn't lie. Didn't deny it. Didn't even try to talk his way out of it. He just said, it's not what you think. I laughed. Because what else do you do when the man you planned forever with turns out to be someone else's husband and someone else's father? He tried to explain. Said he and Marissa were separated. That they lived together for the child. That he fell for me before he could figure things out. But I didn't hear a word after that. I was already packing. I didn't cry right away. Not that night. Not even the next morning. The tears came a week later. In the middle of Target. Aisle 7. I saw a little girl trying on sparkly shoes and calling for her dad. And it broke me. Not because I missed him, but because I missed the lie I believed. Now it's been 6 months. And every now and then, I still wonder. Was any of it real? The prayers? The kisses on my forehead? The way he looked at me like I was the only one? I'll never know. But what I do know is this. Sometimes, the people who hold you closest are the ones who hide the most. And sometimes, walking away isn't about being strong. It's about choosing your sanity over the comfort of a beautiful lie. But here's the thing. Last night, I got a message from Marissa, from his wife. And what she told me changed everything.
When I left Brandon, I thought the story was over. I told myself I'd heal, move on, and never look back. But the truth has a way of circling back, especially when it's been buried too long. It was late, around 11:40 p.m., when I got the message. A DM on Instagram from a name I didn't recognize at Mrs. Marissa J_. The message: I'm not here to fight. I just think you deserve to know everything. I stared at the screen, frozen. I knew who she was, his wife, the mother of his child. The woman I was unknowingly entangled with. I didn't respond right away, but curiosity, or maybe the need for closure, got the best of me. I replied, I didn't know about you. I'm sorry. He told me you were just his cousin. Her response came instantly. That's what he told me about you too. She sent screenshots, messages between them where he called me a co-worker he was helping through depression. Photos, videos, even a screen recording of a security cam. Brandon arriving home just hours after leaving my place, still wearing the hoodie I gave him. The worst part? There were anniversary photos from just weeks before he proposed to me. He proposed to me while planning a vow renewal with her. I don't remember when I started crying, but I do remember how it felt, like I'd been holding my breath for months, and finally let it out. Marissa told me they were never separated. They shared a bank account, owned a home. He even picked up their daughter from school every day, while texting me sweet nothings like, wish I could pick you up from work like a real man should. He had 2 lives, and somehow he was living both, effortlessly. Until now. I only found out about you, she wrote, because our daughter saw your picture on his phone, and asked if you were her new mommy. That line wrecked me, not because I was mad at Marissa, but because I realized this man used both of us. He loved the control, the power, the ability to craft different versions of himself to suit different women. We stayed on the phone for 2 hours that night. 2 women, 1 heartbreak, different sides of the same betrayal. She wasn't angry at me, and I wasn't angry at her. We were both tired. A week later, Brandon tried to reach out. Blocked number. New account. Please, let me explain. You're different. I didn't mean to hurt you. He didn't mean to hurt me. But he proposed to me with hands still warm from hugging his wife and child. I didn't respond. But I did post something. Just 1 sentence. No tags. No names. If someone can lie to you and look you in the eyes like it's love, leave. He saw it, viewed it, never said a word after. As for Marissa, she left him, packed her bags, moved in with her sister, filed for divorce. She said she couldn't stay for her daughter. If staying meant showing her how to shrink for a man who didn't value honesty. I won't lie. It still hurts. I question myself sometimes. Wonder how I missed the signs. How I fell for someone who crafted love like a magician pulls rabbits from a hat. Smoke and mirrors, nothing real. But now, I'm healing. I go on solo dates. Journal like my sanity depends on it. I light a candle at night and thank God I got out before it was too late. Because I almost gave my life to a man who lived a lie. So if you're listening to this, and something in your gut feels off, listen to it. Your intuition isn't just paranoia, it's protection. And sometimes, love isn't soft. It's sharp. It cuts so deep, you don't realize you're bleeding until you're empty. This was my story. But it could be yours too. And if it is, please know, you are not alone.